Okay, and it looks like I'm live. I'm only 21 minutes late. Here. I was showing off my, whatchamacallit to a friend, and so I wanted to make sure that, they saw my switchboard. Let me bring up my stream on Twitch real quick. There we are. Okay, back to the game. So, my world here is fairly close to complete. So in the palace we have... A lot of this stuff just isn't going to take that long. We're going to go with the servants' quarters this time. We're going to actually do the servants' quarters instead of just starting it like we did last time. I'm not going to make them very extravagant because when you think of a servants' quarters, that's not usually what comes to mind. What I'm going to make it is to where there as many people can fit in as small of a space as possible. And I know that sounds kind of awful. It is just the reality of what medieval castles in feudal times are like. So this is more of a palace, but even then, you see in British homes where they had servants and everything that usually the servants were treated like crap. I don't want to carry that over, but with the lore of a story, it makes sense, is what I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave it at that here. Huh. Okay, I'm just making sure that all this stuff looks good to me. It looks good. We're going to put the book away now. Okay, into the servants' quarters. I also have another idea that I want to bring to fruition, possibly today if we can finish the servants' quarters, but we'll see about more of that whenever we get there. There's Annabelle. Could have sworn that was not the button to destroy things. Jesus. Hi, Dante. Nice to see you. Okay, that's about as low as I think I can go comfortably. More readme? I don't think I understand. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, nice to read you. Nice to see me. That sounds like a really cool tradition. Is that like a traditional thing, or is it more of like just something that they all decide to do? Either way, I think it's really cool. One, two, three. Did you have a paper plate and did you throw it into the fire? Because I used to do that as a kid. I would throw my paper plate into the fire. That's pretty cool. I would love to go camping again at some point. It's been a very long time since I've had any kind of vacation. And most poor Americans like me, our vacations consist of camping and going to a state over. You know? Paper towel and wooden chopstick. That's still pretty good. The paper plates kind of crinkle up. It's really cool to watch. There's that. So how many more levels are we making here? Okay, so just 2 more. I was going to Canada this summer, but my cousin had a health issue resurface. Oh no. Your poor cousin. Hope they can get them taken care of. Oh, despair! Nice. Oh, you'll be able to see her? That's awesome. Wow. I guess that's not that frequent. You probably just about crap yourself if you heard how little I talk to some of my family members. There are some that I have not talked to in over a decade at this point. It's good that you're still close with them. Keep your family close while you can, kid. Trust me. Sleepy sky puppy. Are you a dog now instead of a bat? You gotta go? I got you. See you later. That's our sky puppies. I don't know if that's how that works. Here we are. Okay. This is the first level of the servants' quarters. Now, obviously, we're going to need to put beds down, but what else? Let's do a white bed. So that's 14 beds in one room. It's 16. Your bed is pink with polka dots right now. How did that happen? I'm afraid to ask. Oh, I thought maybe it was like an accident that happened or something. because you're kind of clumsy. Hey, that's awesome. I want pink with polka dots. Your nails are pink too? I still have that blue one. Nail check. I'm having one of those days where I'm kind of fighting to stay awake. Silvery pink. Oh. Like, kind of, it has like a chromatic finish on it. Is that what you're saying? Or am I missing something? Okay. This very bottom area is where I'm going to give my servants a little bit of fun stuff. It's silver by a color called Orchid on top, which is like very, very pale pink. I love layering things like that. I somehow fucked up already. How'd you fuck up your nails? I was asleep how as hell. Work was work. And I actually was late to stream today entirely because of my job. They kept me in ratio in a classroom for much longer than what I expected. And I came back and still wanted to make sure I ate dinner before I streamed. Like, I really love being here on stream. I love being with y'all. But I can't do so on an empty stomach. You know what I mean? So I wasn't gonna do that. So I stayed the extra time and put food inside of my belly. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should not have put that tequila in this drink. And that wasn't what I meant, but I was going to anyway. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I misunderstood. Oh, you said how the hell, not how was hell. I'm so sorry. Wow. Here I am just rambling about how much I hate my fucking job. I feel silly now. I feel like my servants would have their own crafting table. I was going to ask, so you just skipped a step is all. Okay, perfect. So you fucked up your nails while you were sleeping. So I'm guessing that they weren't fully dry. Because that happens to me if I go to sleep like 30 minutes after I do my nails. I'll wake up the next morning and they'll just be dented to hell. If I wait for an hour after applying the top coat, usually it goes okay. I feel like they would loom their own clothes too. That's about it. So crafting table in there. And a loom in here. Just seems like I went to sleep. The only reason I know why I know time passes because it's dark out. Yeah, it gets pretty dark pretty fast these days. Not that I mind it too much, but it definitely does. There's like a stripe of missing polish on my thumb. Oh shit, that's the worst. And unfortunately, that stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, that stuff is hard to clean too. Let's try slabs there. What was it I was going to put up here? I feel like you would need a brewing stand if you're working as a servant in this gigantic ass castle. So now I gotta decide, am I happy with this or am I just tired? And I'm out of it. And again, I don't even know why. Sometimes it'd be like that. Ain't that the truth, though? Okay, none of this is really fitting my selection. I want to get them a brewing stand because I feel like they would brew magic potions to make themselves work faster and stuff like that. But they also use it to assassinate me, so I better be careful. Hi, Annabelle. I live in this state of out of it. It's not fun, is it? I do have 2 drop interviews next week, though, so I'm excited about that. Well, in my opinion, there ain't nothing better than well-rested sleep. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was kind of worried there for a minute, but it looks like I'm going to be able to keep the apartment if things can go the way I want them to. It may not work out exactly as planned, but because I wanted to go move into a new apartment, but it's looking like that's not going to be in the cards for me this year. You banished the ghosts? How'd you achieve that? You threw a picture frame at you? Jesus fucking Christ. Wasn't very appropriate of them. An activated magically charged despair is a force. I can imagine so. Even did it in Greek? Well, that's impressive. I gotta, like, get it together right now. Whoops, that was the wrong thing. I'm gonna take a short break. And not come here to not make what I'm planning to make. So I'm tapping into my inner power. I already know what you're about to say. That you're gonna, here. No, sorry. That you destroyed the ghosts. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Wow. Just hearing that honestly makes it better. To know that I'm not gonna be, like, judged. I have no idea what to do with this space over here. This is probably going to be unoccupied space in the castle for now. Good. That's what should happen to ghosts that are in your fucking house causing you trouble. This is going to become a weapons forge. I've made that decision for sure. Okay. I want it up here to be the weapons forge. Oh, my heater's turning on, thank God. It's cold as fuck up here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that might have been a bit overkill for some house ghosts. To be perfectly honest with you. I don't see anything else I could put into a weapons forge except for, you know, weapons, of course. I don't want the weapons forge to have any windows. This is going to be one of the few rooms in the castle that has none. So it goes, I will only control a demon and angel every month. Well, yeah, good point. I just be careful about how much you do with all that. It's never fun pissing off the wrong people. There, a fletching table. Crafting tables. You're going real slow. I don't blame you. I kind of rushed into it and I regret it, so I would definitely recommend slow going for any new witch out there. Okay, I've got an idea. We're gonna make armor at every level here, except for leather. I'm not worried about leather armor. We'll do iron, gold, diamond, netherite. to be honest, I don't. Oh, it took it all out of my inventory. Ugh, I hate it whenever it does that. What just happened? Oh, oops, I equipped it. What's the Beelzebub gonna do? Eat my soul? Good luck cooking that crumb. Oh my god. This is why we love you in here, because you say such random awesome things. So people walk into the armor hold here, and it's pretty obvious that it is a smithing area. Mr. Smithers. That guy was so terrible. He's one of my favorite characters in the entire TV series. Okay, what am I doing now? That's what I wanted. Perfect. So I've got the servants area pretty much done. So I'm fine, bro. Story about falling in love with a zombie. Well, I think I might know who the zombie is. Okay, I do need to use the restroom though. I did so before I came here, but for some reason I still have to use it now, so I'll be right back. So tired I forgot to mute myself. That would have been some weird noises to explain. And I did not forget to unmute this time. Put that back up. And watch this mafia homo drama. Oh my god, despair. Where the one of the villains is my favorite. He does some very bad things that make me go, this is not the response you should be having. To be fair, though, I have that response about most people's reactions to their lives. Like, I mostly say, this should not be how you respond to that. I've even said that to myself a few times recently. Okay. So the castle's getting, like, really close to done, honestly. In fact, it's so close that I think I might see about doing one of my other projects. I've been eyeing this mountain for a long time. Maybe this mountain could be part of it. He becomes increasingly unhinged and more the more attractive he gets. Oh, you're saying you were having a response that you shouldn't be having. I get that. I've had times like that before too. Evan Peters' character in American Horror Story Hotel is still incredibly sexy to me, which should not be the response I have to that, but it's the response I have, so. I feel ya. What if I use some of the Valley of the Nobles for it? The project that I'm talking about right now is one that I've been kind of, well, not secretly working on, but something I have not exactly been making public. I just figured out the idea for it a few days ago. That's a really big mine shaft. Negative 48. How low does this world even go? I think it only goes down to like negative 50 or something. Or negative 60, 70s-ish. Anyways, this is really low for a cavern. It's like there's a ton of iron up here. Deep slate iron. Well, now I know where to go when I first enter this world. Holy crap. Okay. I called for help even though I didn't need to. This guy strings this other guy up after he kidnaps him and at one point calls him his pet and goes, "Who's my good boy? Who's my favorite puppy?" I'm like, I'm a bastard, but I can try to bark. Wow. Oh, my cat's using her litter box. That moment when I look up and I'm like, what's that noise? And it's just, I already know who the fuck it is. It's my cat. Negative 53 is the lowest level I have in the diamond strip mines. So yeah, that cave is incredibly low down to the ground. It's incredibly low. It's wild how there's a natural cave that goes down that far. Thought I saw water dripping. I did not. Let's go to the breach here. This place has some area where water is dripping down like that. It doesn't happen on the glass, though. I've always found that kind of strange. You look up who the actor was? Oh, no. What did you find? I just love pressing the mysterious red buttons. The Rural Lands. His name is Bible because Thai folks get a nickname. Huh. Okay, I was gonna see what flowers I have available to me. Red, orange, white, pink, white, lilac, yellow, white, white, purple, blue. I don't really have a green one. Other than that, I think I have all the colors. Okay. That's where you're at right now? Well, I can imagine you're pretty happy with yourself at the moment. Where did this shoop come from? Listen, shoop. I don't know where the fuck you come from. Because I have mob spawning turned off. Maybe Dante spawned it or something. Okay. So what do I have the condominiums pricing like? Okay, so 64 diamonds is the top of the Lackerland Castle Spire with a premium magic balcony. Of course, it's not the top of my spire, but it's pretty close to mine, as you can see. And yeah. You are beautiful. Wow. You got some weird fantasies, dude. Not that I'm judging. I have some weird ones too. But just wow. What do we have left? Okay, with the palace, we no longer have the servants' quarters. That's done. Museum area. The weapons forge is done. Let's go work on the museum area. That's a relatively normal one? Jesus. Okay, I have to go back to the charity building real quick because I have something back there that I need to grab. Now, I know I have a switchboard warp. There, charity. I was like, I've got to have one for there. Oh yeah, and there's another switchboard button here for me to get back to the switchboard. Okay. So these are the first diamonds that were ever mined in this world. I don't know why I have raw iron in here. And this is the first deep slate iron ore that was mined in this world. And then I want to go to... the museum. I keep the truly what the fuck bro to myself. Wow. And I can only imagine. Okay. Some kind of pedestal is what I need to make next. Let's do these chisel blocks right here. Now these things aren't going to be the only things that are in this world. Here, let me see if I can... I know I can place this, but I don't know if I can place those diamonds the way they are right now. I might have to go to a crafting table. Which thankfully I have one right over this way. Okay, I guess I do not. We're gonna just place one down and use it and then destroy it. Okay, this is a block of the first diamonds that were ever mined in this world. And this is a block of the first deep slate iron ore that was ever found in this world. Now, the museum is going to contain more stuff than just, you know, little things like this. I was thinking about, like, putting, I mean, it has to be items. I was thinking about just putting different little things here. Maybe maps and stuff like that. Carved pumpkins that I wore or something like that on a special occasion. Items that commemorate memories. So this is just going to start off the museum. The museum is going to be a work in progress that's constantly worked on over time. But I just want to start it off. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I just figured out something else I can use the museum for. Here, first things first though, I need to switch my mode into survival. Okay. I'll make sure those diamonds and the deep slate are actually deducted from the total. Back to creative mode we go. We're going to keep the rest of these for my personal use, but let's see what else we got. Signs. So dark oak for the museum area. Is there crying obsidian in the Great Fairy Fountain? You know what? Let's go look at the Great Fairy Fountain here in a second and I'll find out. First diamonds. First deep slate iron to be on the server. There we go. That starts it off. Then I want to do the obsidian thing. I need to get to the courtyard for that. $7.26. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. And I'm here for what exactly? I forgot where I was gonna go. Oh yeah. Wrong way. I hate doors being open for some reason, so I'm going through and like closing all the doors. It is crying obsidian. Okay, I can work with that. so put this on a pedestal of what? So chisel quartz blocks. Let's do that, and then we'll do red nether brick. I've decided to use the museum as something else, not just as a museum for displaying artifacts, but also as clues to where people can find hidden areas. Crying obsidian specimen from the Great Fairy Fountain. Now, let me tell you how many people are going to see this and be like, where's the Great Fairy Fountain? And how few people are actually going to find it. Of course, unless if they watch these building videos and they're going to be spoiled to everything. But, you know, that's their choice. Perfect. So one area that's incredibly easily accessible, and one area that is incredibly not accessible. I guess it also gives off some light too. Do I have any more secret areas? I should know this. I shouldn't have to be asking my server this. I should already know this by heart. This contraption gonna have to go at some point. Okay, secret areas. The breach isn't really a secret area. I guess the only other secret area is my enchantment room. Which I do have a switchboard warp to. This is still one of the coolest rooms in the entire castle, though. You get a top-down view of all the things. Whoa. Just sit here and watch this for hours. Okay. So that's the museum area complete as of now. It's not fully complete, like the end, no more work. The torture room jail dungeon remains undefeated for me. That's a really good idea for something to put into the museum. You know what I think I should do? I should wait until someone's awful enough behaved to get put in there and destroyed by mobs. And then I should put their head in the museum. The library is fucking awesome, I have to say. Like, I love the library in this world. I know this museum looks really small and basic, but that's just because that we haven't built up a whole lot of memories yet. And I decided to start using it for clues like literally today. Now I know what other clues I can make with it. But one thing I can do is fence off this little area right here and just kind of... I don't know what I'm going to use this area of the castle for yet. There could be renovations coming up that could make these areas be used for something. But as of now, I mean, I have... Let's see. I've got the museum area pretty much done. Got my personal switchboard. Storybooks and Secret Dungeon I have to do off screen. I cannot do those on screen. I have to do them off screen. Prince Guard paths. The switchboard pretty much covers that. I was going to make like secret little paths all around the castle and everything. But I don't think I need to. Now I think I just get to decide which coordinates I want to put on my personal switchboard. Decide if I want any more red buttons and things like that. I'm only an hour and 15 minutes in. I can finish the palace today. Holy crap! Huh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna keep on finding things to do and not finish it quite today, but you know what? That's gonna be fine. I'm just excited that I might even be close, because I've been working on this palace for a very long time, and having a completed palace would be really cool. Okay, so all this museum area is as it is. And I have these pillar quartz blocks. Am I missing something here? Yeah, this should be pillar quartz right here. Where the fuck are you? Well, at the moment, we are in the museum area. There we are. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we are. You're not even awake yet? Well, you might be witnessing the finishing of the Lacquerland Palace. So that would be really cool. I don't want to make it seem like I'm like really, really ready to get done with this castle, but I'm also really, really ready to get done with it. So I don't want it to seem that way, but I kind of am. I'm like, you know, time to start getting things set up for this world to go into survival mode. Time to start seeing the benefits of my labor, I guess. Oh shit, I can't just leave this entire big ol' window right there. I guess I probably could, but I'm not going to. Okay, time for Prince Lacker to make some decisions. Museum area is effectively finished until I find more artifacts to add. But those take time. This area is traversable via stairs, although it's not exactly the most secure. Okay. As for my personal switchboard, top is spawn, middle is... I put castle there, I need to change that to palace. Top spawn, middle palace, bottom enchantment room. There we are. Top is a switchboard. Huh. I want to have direct access to the nether portal. That's one thing I just decided just now. Where is it? I just had it. 592. 65. 37. Nether portal, and I want... Let's do the watchtower, so I can warp straight to the watchtower if I need to, and shoot some hoes. So nether portal and watchtower. I can't put that many. Switchboard, nether portal, watchtower. Okay. Top is emergency button. Let's make a warp to the map room. I feel like that's going to be somewhere I spend a lot of time if we're doing this world in like a roleplay type setting. Jesus. My phone's like, hey, you should send these people application, like these people you put in apps with, you should be sending them messages. And I'm like, but they already messaged me instead of interviews, though. So I'm not worried about it. Let's make a warp to Dragon Roost Island in case I'm to ever need to get that far that quickly. These might change as well. But I can edit these however I see fit. That better have been my neighbor's door. It was. Okay. Beep. Okay, so as we get closer and closer to finishing this world, I'm really excited. I'm so ready to be not like having to figure out build stuff every day, unless if it's like a smaller level build. I still have 3 more warps I can do. Why don't I make one of them in the backyard? Backyard will be the top. So 189. I'll make this one go to about the breach. Diamond strip mines. Let's do that. I feel like I'll be going there quite a bit. Okay. Top. I mean the backyard. Middle. Not miodal. Jesus. Middle. I'm trying to make the middle. Breach. Bottom is diamond. Strip mines. Okay. So there's my personal switchboard, which I can edit at any time if I so desire. So that finishes that part of the palace. This finishes all major builds in the palace besides the secret dungeon and the storybooks I'm going to write for the lore, which that kind of stuff is going to be things I have to do off screen, like I've been saying a billion times. So let's start on making sure that mobs can't spawn in these areas. We've changed castle to palace everywhere that we can. Lore books is already Well, storybooks and lore books are pretty much the same thing. So why don't I just take that out entirely? Because lore books is already right here. Okay? Now, I think I want to... Here. I'm going to ensure that harmful mobs cannot spawn in settled areas. And also, I'm going to check lights. This is an acceptable light level for this room, but I think I want to make it even better. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spawn in light. I have a light block. Do I seriously have to do this with every single one of these? There's gotta be an easier way. Here, light blocks in Minecraft. Here we are. A light block is intended for map makers. Huh? Okay. But can I make it? Give it to me. I can. Not 15 of the blocks. With a light level of 15. Jesus. Bitch, I fucking did it. Eat my ass, I fucking did it. I am proud of myself now. There. Now I can place maximum level light anywhere that I fucking want. This looks so much better. Okay, I can vibe with this. I like the idea of having magical lights on the castle more than having torches and things. Oh crap, I just destroyed that copper block. Fuck. Where the fuck did I... There. Waxed and oxidized cut copper. Okay. I'm gonna have to change things for this. Mob spawning on. Daylight cycle is turned off. Set. Time. Night. Time. Set. Night. Looks a little awkward. Okay, I'm doing my best. Okay, here we are, lighting the crap out of this world. I'm really curious to see if mobs decide to spawn in here. I hear them already. Where's the zombie? Oh, he's outside. You know, it just occurred to me that I never put lanterns down out here. I was already smart enough to put blocks over here to prevent that. Okay. This part of placing lights is pretty menial. I'm kind of enjoying that fact. I've been doing so many things that require so much labor, so much decision making. This is simple and easy. That's already taken care of. Oy vey, this area looks ugly. I'm so done with this area looking as ugly as it does. I'm so happy that they created light blocks, or else I would have just had to deal with it. Make sure there's resonating light from the throne. More zombies out there. Holy crap, that's a lot of light blocks. But you can't see them when I do this. Okay, make this as bright as I am. Still walk through here, okay. Oh, goodness gracious. The end skeleton. Okay, that was a lot just now. Wow. How in the heck am I going to light this up? I knew it. Inside my personal area, you skeleton. Okay, and let's put one here. Go up here, everything's lit up, and there's no spawns outside, right? I don't see any up here. Oh, there's a whatchamacallit. Those banshee looking things. Okay. Spreading this light for all to see. It makes that pride flag glow. I love that. I absolutely adore that. Look at this horde of zombies over here, Jesus. There was like a horde of zombies down there. I turned on mob spawning so that I could see where they're coming in and where I need to stop them. But it had an unintended effect of making hilarious spawns start occurring. And these are called, I think, phantoms, and they spawn whenever you don't sleep for a certain period of time, which is pretty accurate to my life as it is right now. Look at that. The castle has its own resonating light now. At the front of it being showcased proudly for all to see. And the flag is just like illuminated. Like from Spawn Village, this just looks fantastic. You can just see it off in the distance. Wow. So I'm not seeing any mobs spawn over here, which is awesome. Sure, the further you get into the rural lands over here, yeah, I can start to see them over this way. But that's okay. That's kind of, they're supposed to be over there. We need to have some. That one's not supposed to be right there. I gotta draw a limit to as to how far I'm gonna protect this land, though. I can't keep all harmful mobs away all the time. I can come pretty close to it. Oh, you're watching an anime? Which one was it? Skeleton Knights in Another World. Well, that's pretty apt for what I'm doing right now. Ponta? That's an animal? It sounds obscene. I know it's not, but it sounds that way. Oh, it's just... Okay, gotcha. It's a nine-tailed fox, and it's green. I've never heard of a green nine-tailed fox before. That's interesting. There we are. The way to spawn, or the way to and from the castle is lit. This should decrease the number of spawns that happen. This number of harmful mobs that spawn in the safe areas. There we are, this little launch pad now has a resonation of light. Now I want to go in and see if there's mobs spawning in these hotels or condominiums or anything. I just want to walk around and see if any decide to show up. Hi, Annabelle. There used to be lanterns over this area. There's a donkey over here. Okay, perfect. Okay, Lacaland Palace condominiums. This area is going to be mob spawns galore if I don't put some light blocks down here. Fast. Or lanterns or something. Jesus. I don't know what this area is going to be used for, but I know it's not going to be Zombieland. The model home already has light. This one has a sufficient light level. This one has a sufficient light level. This one's fine. And this one's fine. Perfect. How did an Enderman get over here? Oh. Here we are. This motel is protected. This motel is protected. And this hotel is protected. Although it is a little dark in here, I'm going to add a little bit more light to this one. This hotel is well protected on all ends, including outdoors. Oh. Well, this one has no light at all, so that might be an issue. But that's what these tests are for, y'all. Yeah, our 9 diamond per night suite. It's well protected on all sides. Oh! I completely neglected lighting in the library. That could be important. Jesus. Well, this low lighting I'm not like offended by as long as it doesn't have mobs spawning in on us. In fact, that low level lighting might actually be nice for ambiance. Use light block for extra light. Yes, I have been doing that. Like, you should see how many light blocks are placed in the throne room. I'll show you here in a minute, Dante, because you haven't seen it yet. It's a massive, massive amount. But like for this area, it's kind of a low level of light, but it's not low enough to spawn mobs. I actually really like it out here. I already did this area up with lights, which you can see all the light blocks I placed now. I've been tearing through the anime. I don't blame you. When I find a good show, it's a big deal because I don't find many good shows anymore. That goes away as you get older, so get ready for that. Perfect. 6 episodes in 2 days. Wow. That sounds like how I used to watch Death Note whenever I was 14. I hope the Benadryl has a sleep effect instead of a goofy one. I know the feeling. I certainly know that feeling. The map room is already lit up. I do need to actually like make the maps whenever everything's all finished. I mean, if I know how to do that. Death Note is really slow, but I find it really interesting. If you don't, I totally get it. It does take forever for things to happen. And they go into these long-winded explanations about things. And sometimes that isn't people's cup of tea. Oh, excuse me. There, it looks natural. I had fire with a fire pit today. Fire fun. Dante had fire fun today, everyone. Oh, whoops. A lot of this stuff is just kind of tedious work now to get this server up and running, so I'm happy about that, but also not happy about that. What am I doing? What about the breach? I one need to price these units, and two need to make sure that harmful mobs can't spawn in here. I want to get a chem certificate so I can mess with sodium and other stuff without having a Class A misdemeanor and having to pay $1,000 or jail time if repeated offense. It's probably a good idea for you to be getting your certificate. Then, wow. So I priced out the condos at a price of like 55. One of them was 64 whole diamonds. I think that this underwater housing is going to be 128 diamonds each. I know that probably sounds like an absolute ton, but it's really, really prime real estate. Yes, yes. I knew about the potato uranium. Okay. I can't math today. I feel really embarrassed about this. But I'm gonna go... Jeez. 64 times 2. 128. I almost did 124. If you want to live in the breach, you go and pay for it. At least if you want to live underwater. The underground housing over here is going to cost significantly less. I'm so glad I have an understanding English teacher. I'm glad that you do too. It's important to have teachers that understand us. Okay, let's do for sale. Let's do... $32 diamonds for this unit. I worked pretty hard on these, but, you know, the labor wasn't exactly super intensive, and also it's not underwater housing, so therefore it's not as cool, and I can't charge as much. I'm doing a project on this website called Scratches, a block coding website, but the issue is my school blocked it, and now I can't do it until they answer my request to undo that. That's weird. Why would they block that website? They just like block all websites unless if they specifically allow them? Is that what's going on? Because that could be what's going on. So they didn't specifically block it. Or they did. That's really confusing. I don't know why they would do that, though. That's super weird. I think these lots are pretty sizable. Oh, it had games people were playing with during classes. Were they playing chess on there? I keep on hearing about people, especially boys, playing chess at school, in public schools now. Whenever I was younger, chess was something that you played if you weren't cool. Now all the cool kids are playing it. Chest is still not blocked. That don't make no fucking sense. How you gonna block a coding website but not... okay. Okay. School's baffling me every day. Okay. For sale. We're gonna do... 30 diamonds. It's like right next to the charity building. You know, I think we can up the price on this to like 40. It's lakeside, and also it's right next to the charity building. It's right near the breach. It's right near everything. This is like prime real estate right here. The cool kids aren't high enough intelligence for chess. Okay, so it's still kind of a thing that people will associate with nerds then. I was a nerdy kid in high school. Let's do 30 diamonds because this one's significantly smaller. The car is going 80 miles per hour for 1 hour. Then how many miles do we go? He said 18. Oh my god. She literally gave him the answer. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Just he literally had the answer in the He gave. Okay, sorry. I'm so used to teachers being women. At my school, there's like only women teachers now, so that's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed. This plot is absolutely massive, and it's also right in the middle of everything. So we're going to do 45 diamonds. Because look at how big this plot is. It's even oceanside over here. Let's do 25 for this one. Why do clothes? What is that a slur? Should I not? Oh god. Are you trying to type clowns instead? So this one might be a bit further away from everything, but this is also a really big lot. Fuck. No! That's not what I fucking wanted to do. There are two Oh, clouds! Gotcha. Gotcha. That's hilarious. I love that. There. For sale. The eternal fire burns. Okay, this is an absolutely massive plot. It is one of the biggest ones I have in the entire game. And it's also on Dragon Roost Island, one of two. No, that's not what I meant to fucking do. I meant to do this. This one is also humongous. I want to see U20 IRL. Is U20 some reference I'm not? I have to Google that now, aren't I? Well, I priced out all the lots. There you are. I finally priced out all of the condominiums and all the lots and everything, so they're like, they're done. We want to please search Ponta from Skeleton Knight. Here, I can do that now. Oh, how adorable! I want to hug the Ponta. I don't blame you. I can see why. Ponta is absolutely adorable. Secret dungeon. I priced all the lots. I think I need to make some more lots, though. So how about make and price lots. I need to make the Valley of the Nobles lots. Place red buttons. Is there anywhere I want to place red buttons I haven't yet? Do I have a red button at the watchtower? You do have a wall, Ponta. Yes, I have a big old red button right there. And a switchboard button. What else? I don't think I need any red buttons in the hotel suites. Do I have one in the condominiums? I don't. Do I want to put one in? Not really. I think I want to put an emergency button back here at the Annabelle area. Although I will smite a bitch who hurts my Annabelle. I don't have a dance floor done. I need to do that soon. So I'll redo that whenever it's time. I don't think I want the kitchen to have a red button. Or the servants' quarters. I don't think that would be... I think that'd be kind of weird. The weapons forge doesn't really need one, I don't think. I already put a big scary red button in the library. It's functional. There was somewhere I forgot to place light blocks up there. I'm gonna find out where it is. These two areas. I definitely don't want any surprise mobs coming in down off of the Prince Guard spire. There we are. An absolutely massive interior that doesn't even have all of its space filled. Your phone died? Oh no. Your phone is now on life support. I gotcha. My phone's battery life is actually pretty good, so I haven't had to worry about that recently, but there have been a couple times that I forgot to charge it at night, and I've been like on dire straits. Okay. I don't plan on using this spire for anything at the moment, but I need to make sure that if I end up opening this server up, that not a whole bunch of mobs start pouring into that area, causing trouble for people. It's misaligned. Yeah, the lights are misaligned because I'm just like placing them wherever. I'm really gonna join just fix the lights for my OCT. You do you. I'm incredibly happy with this though. My Prince guards right here. Oh, there's no light in there. Oh my god, Dante actually just joined the game for that. Okay, there's that. There's a reception area. I love reception areas for some reason. They're just like my lifeblood. Alright, we got about 5 more minutes of stream, y'all. Just gonna give y'all that 5-minute warning. I've been like so tired this entire stream. Oh, thanks for giving me a light block. So did you know that you can give yourself a light block that already has 15 light on it? You just gotta type the give light block command, and then type 1, and then space, and then 15. And it gives you one that already has 15 light level on it. Let's get all that out of here. Check the book. Making price for lots. Rulebook. Guide to clean land or housing. Okay, I placed the red buttons. I can't make the maps until everything else is finished. That has to be one of the last things I do. Ensure chests are filled. I have been ensuring that harmful mobs cannot spawn in settled areas. That's been one of my main goals tonight. So I'm gonna make sure the chests are filled, and then it's only a matter of time and a matter of me doing some small little things here and there before this server is ready for starting. It is effort, but it's effort that I'm willing to put in. This is the only time I'm gonna fill up the charity. What is a jigsaw block? What the fuck is that? A jigsaw block. I didn't even know those existed. I can't tell what's used for from the wiki page. That was my phone. It almost died, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I don't think I need the jigsaw blocks. I'm gonna put it away. But that was very interesting. Now, the Prince Lacquer Cornucopia Foundation here. There's no items in the donation chest. Wood planks. That's going to be one of our things. So let's get out a whole bunch of wood planks. Let's do spruce. Everyone loves spruce. This is going to be the only time that I ever fill up the chests like this. I'm never going to do it in creative mode like this again. It's going to be player contributions that make these afterwards. Okay, that chest is completely full of wood planks. That's an absolute ton of wood planks. There's no way we're running out of those anytime soon. Okay, now time for cobble. Give you a few minutes. Gotcha. No, wrong thing. Whoops. Miss guy, I'm just gonna leave that empty. Bread and wheat seeds. It doesn't work. Oh, that sucks. Well, it is also the 3-hour mark. So I'm going to be heading on out. I want to get a shot of just how beautiful this castle is. You know, that is true. I didn't realize that until just this very second. Look at that superimposing picture. All right, my friends. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate... Oh! I appreciate y'all being here during this stream, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!